In the end, behavior management is about setting boundaries. I work with people all the time. I coach them and on a more longer basis, and I advise them on a short-term basis. And one of the key things is that I tell them, look, you are personally responsible for what you have to deal with. Granted, the other person's behavior may be inappropriate, but you can't rely on them figuring that out or even knowing that. And in fact, the truth is when people are kind of behaving poorly, if they've been enabled and they can get away with it in the past, they're probably going to continue to get away with it. So it's really important to make others accountable and set boundaries. Now that may be something that you need to become comfortable with because it's kind of like confronting people. But in the end, your organization is going to be healthier when you don't sweep stuff under the rug, when you resolve the conflict. And here's the great thing. When you actually broach those conflicts and resolve them, there's a great unity that resolves afterwards. You respect each other more, people feel more stable, more reliable, and really they feel more valued. And really what happens in most organizations when this falls apart, and that's really happening in many huge ways these days, it's because they don't resolve the conflict. Employees don't feel the support to report their complaints, and they certainly don't feel that they're followed through. Well, you have to make sure that you enable the setting of boundaries, especially because sometimes your star performers are your most dysfunctional.